Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's 1,000 hours, man. This is a new series. It's episode 1. I just want to make sure that y'all know that this is going to be a constant thing. This is going to be a new series that I'm coming out with just to help those that are in need of actually trying to figure out how they can use their build to their ability with the big guards. So 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". If you don't know how to use those guard builds to the best of their ability, you feel like you're slow, you're sluggish, can't shoot for real, there's always something that you don't know how to do with a big guard. So it takes a lot of skill to be able to use these builds. As you can see, I'm just sitting in the lab. This is actually just me in the mock court. I'm just dribbling up, just trying to figure out me some new combos, something that I can kill people with in and out, like every day. This is something that I always do. 1,000 hours of being in the lab is always gonna make you better than a person who only put 10 hours in. This is gonna take your level up way past what they are already at, man. It makes you ahead of the competition, man. I'm gold play right now, but it is definitely some comp out there. You know, you got cheaters with the Zens, but other than that, man, you see I'm already cooking up. Like, I'm just going over and practicing with AIs, man. You know the AI has a lot of good defense no matter what the overall is. You see hitting Euro steps, go to the open runs. We're just doing a lot of dribble moves, trying to practice our dribble moves out, you know, seeing going behind the back, spin moves. And I'm really not one of the top dribblers. I wouldn't say I'm a Steezo type of guy, but I'm more of a fancy little flashy, flaunty dribbler. When I get open, I'm taking my shots. I'm not going to do the extra spin back moves and all of that stuff. I leave that to those guys that know how to do that technical work. Man, my thumbs don't work that good anyway, so all I'm just showing you guys, like you see the clips here, we got a lot of just good gameplay. Then I got a couple clips up ahead of top 60 in Illinois that we beat, man. But it's just all about playing your role. Like, when it comes to playing the guard, you don't always play point guard. Sometimes you're the 2 guard. Sometimes you're the 3 guard. You small forward. You got to play your role when it comes to being on this court. That's how you always win your games. Like, as you can see right here on this clip, I'm playing as a mascot. This is on my 6'7", the build that I'm showing you, that 2-way 3-point shot, the shot hunter. And man, it's a great dribble build. It's a great guard build, man. It's basically a point forward. I made this build after the 2K16 model of the 6'7". So yeah, if you know, you know. And this build right here can do it all. You see, I'm gonna let my big do what he gotta do when he gets down there. That's my brother. And you see I'm hitting a fade 3 for the game. You know, it's the quick 11s in the theater right now. We just were testing things out, seeing how we were gonna run, and then we ended up taking it and improving it. Like, these are the clips that I mean, just showing you, like, I play a little bit of guard here and there, and I get some clips, you know. But then we also can play that big man role as far as getting rebounds. That's what I got, that 76 offensive rebound board, and then I also got that 75 defensive rebound. So it's either like you can max +2, you get gold, rebound chaser, and then you can actually be able to jump on those boards, because I have that same thing on my 6'6", and it goes crazy, man. Just get you that silver rebound chaser and be able to help your team out so much more, get you some second chance points, and it all works out in the end. That way you can actually thrive and be able to win on the court more efficient. But yeah, man, I can take a look at the rest of these clips. I'm gonna let y'all be. I hope y'all enjoy this, and we gonna have a lot more where this came from. Peace.